when we have weather conditions like this, I don't want to go home. I just want to continue. When we have rain, bad weather, difficult situation, then I want to go home. Now we have 7 days back home to Jokkmokk and a little bit more than 220 kilometer trail. Hopefully good trail all the way, but it looks like it will come in some warmer weather in a couple of days. And then go back to cold again. So hopefully we'll get a good tour. Vänster! 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 Hög, hög! This was not really planned. We can't cross this bridge. It's a little bit sketchy and it's too narrow over there between the slope and the water. So we have to try to climb out from this valley somehow. I don't know how yet. Yeah. Vänster, 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 vänster. Hög, hög, höger. Stanna, 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 stanna. Ja. Höger. Vänster, vänster, vänster. Så ja. Stanna! Stanna! Oh, ja! Anna! Ja! Höger, 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 stanna! Yes. Now we come closer and closer to Detour, and the snow have been really great today. It's a little bit warm for the dogs, but not as bad as it was last week. It's still a lot of winter here, even if it's coming closer and closer to the end of April. In some wind exposed places there is not much snow left, but on other places it's a lot of snow left. So It will be winter here 1 more month maybe.
So that was the first day, and now I'm looking forward to go to bed. Andreas and Victoria have already going into their room for sleeping. The dogs are okay. Some of them have jackets, some are... I have 3 dogs inside the room also, and it's not cold outside, it's really good. So, good night. This couple with the snowmobile, the man was 72. He lives on an island in the archipelago of Luleå, and wow, 72-year-old, and he had been driving 100 kilometers snowmobile with his wife or girlfriend. He didn't look like 72, he looked much younger. You meet so much interesting people out here in the mountains. I also want to be so fresh when I'm 72.
And now ready to go, but look here what Carl have done. Carl, look. In the back it's Carl's sister Kiwi, and then Gus who making noise.
Kom. Hej Nisse. Clara. 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 Nisse.
Yeah. So, bye seat to your cabin for this season. See you next time, whenever it is. So now we're coming into lower and lower terrain, and it's warmer and warmer. It's also warmer because it's later in the day. We're aiming for 30 to 40k today, and then we put up a camp and stay there for the night. Very nice. Yesterday I left Honey just a few seconds inside the tent alone, and she chewed directly on my isomat. Look. It was one bite directly. Luckily, it was not in the air mat. God morgon! Today we're heading towards Porte cabin, and now we're crossing the Rapa Valley or Lidauer Lake. Rapa Valley goes in there. In the west today, west of Sarek National Park, it's raining. That was the weather forecast. They promised heavy wind here today, but it's no heavy wind at least. That's good. The trail getting softer for the dogs, and now we are back on Kungsleden. That's good because here there is regular snowmobile traffic that make the trail harder. Now we follow the Kungsleden for a couple of days, so it will also be warm a couple of days. What could happen is that it's too warm, so the trail collapses totally. Then we have problem. It could happen that we had to stay a night or a day waiting for better weather. Right now, what you want is that it's cold during the night, because when it's cold during the night, the snow is better during the day. When it's warm 24 hours, then the snow starts getting rotten and collapsing. Now we're arriving to a bridge, and I normally go over a snow bridge instead of crossing the bridge because it's big holes in the bridge. That's bad for the dogs. I don't know yet if we can use the snow bridge or if we had to try to cross the normal bridge carefully. Höger, 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 höger. Stanna! Yes, good enough. Ja, ja. Duktiga! Toja! Ja, ja! Ja, ja! We made it! We made it! Now it gets more and more wet. The trail gets more and more soft. We really need a cold night now. Yeah, as you see, it's very wet. Today I totally forgot to film when we arrived to the cabin. It was a wet ride here, the snow is rotten, and just while we had coffee and dinner, the lake turned out super wet. It was much more dry when we arrived, but it's warm and you have the wind, so it's like someone blowing with a hair blower on the snow. So snow turns into water. Yeah. Now it's time for bed, and tomorrow we will have an early start. Not super early, but absolutely not super early, but a little bit more early than today. So Clara don't know that she's free. Look at her now. Clara! No, she's free. Now she's coming. Dallas! Clara! Clara! Behind the sled. Hey Clara! I'm bringing Clara, Ottan and Sofia indoors. Ottan is because she's old as usually. Ottan. Sofia! Sofia! Sofia, stanna! Sofia, stanna! Stanna! Sofia is a little bit over energetic to come in. She's really spoiled. Ja, ja. Ja, ja. Ja, ja. Ja, 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 ja. We're on the lake again. It is beautiful, really beautiful, but very wet. Okay, now we got water. Oh yeah. Höger! 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 Så ja, ja, ja! Höger! Ja, ja! Ja, ja! Ja, ja! Ja, ja! Ja, ja! Så ja! Ja, ja! Vänster! Vänster!
Kommer du få ännu fler YouTube-följare?
Ja,
Berätta hur du gör också.
vem är hungrigast? Vem vill ha mackan?
Ja, det blir fight om det här sen. Man gör den och så lägger man ut den i skogen.
Nej.
Kolla, fy fan vad gott. Och fläsk.
Glädjen är ju fantastiskt stor. Glädjen... Vad tyst du vart.
Amen.
Amen.
And now we're driving through Kvikkjokk. There's Kvikkjokk Mountain Lodge, parking place, and we're heading down to the delta. Yeah. Bruce Springsteen is thinking about I'm going down to the river. That's exactly what we're going to do now. I'm going down to the river. White ice, good ice, black ice, bad ice. That's one of the holes that happens on this lake, especially close to the delta here. In this area there's always really scary holes. It's good ice all the way to the side, but it's bubbling up gas from the bottom, and that makes holes in the ice. But when you know it, it's fine. If you don't know it, not fine, or at least not fun. On the east side of Sagat, it's actually drier and drier, and here the ice have been floating up on top of the water. On the west side and higher up, the ice was still covered with water and snow, but here it's floating up, as you see. We have Torhild from the Mountain Rescue have coming out here because we have an issue with the finger.
Där kan du sätta
Shit.
klick.
Det är tur det är vänster hand, annars
Are you really serious cutting by yourself?
And if she's puking,
Yes, we're
then we
puking.
are
Har det crack
already
up?
prepared.
Är det crack up? Puking equipment. Time, everything was fine. It's really warm, things start getting wetter and soft, and now we have left the dry ice. We just met Torhild, the friend from Orniarka, and he had been up helping a couple with the snowmobile last night. Now he was on his way back home. He just gave us a report from the lake that it's a lot of water there. I'm not looking forward to water. Yeah, it is how it is. Here we go. it is a kind of wet, but we're actually moving forward, so it's not so bad. It's better than I expected to be. Much better. I expect this to be really, really bad, but this was only not fun. There is different graduates of bad. It is serious, serious bad, and then different kind of bad, and then like this. This is not bad. This is just not fun and wet. So I think we're doing fine until now. Ja. Stanna. This is the upper part of the Pearl River, and the water looks actually like summer. Look. So last night I changed my plan a little bit, because the original plan was to go all the way down to Jokkmokk, but the weather forecast for tomorrow is not really good. So I started thinking about if we should get a pick up 60k west of Jokkmokk instead. And instead of pushing during the night, we just take it more calm and Stina pick us up. So now it's 9 o'clock and Andreas and Victoria went to bed because we're going up early tomorrow again. When you make tours like this time of the year, you get tired because you stay up a long time in the evening sometimes, and then you wake up early in the morning, even if it's not super early. But you get a little bit out of sleep routines. I will take a cup of coffee and some coffee cheese. I'm also tired, so I will be able to sleep anyway. These pots are from Tokes, and this one is 1100 milliliter, 1300 milliliter pot. You can hang it, use it on the fire and everything. It's really small, handsome pot, very lightweight. We have a smaller one, but when you get them and you want to use them for stoves, it's better if they have a little bit wider and not so high. A lot of the other pots I see in titanium are like this, and they are less stable. Because if they are narrow and high, they are not so stable. This is just a mug. So go for a wide pot that's not so high. Don't look so nice and pretty, but it is.
It's a new day and now I should make a fire in the stove and some coffee.
A little bit too much in this mug. Ja, ja. Vänster, vänster! Väg! 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 Vänster! Väg! Väg! Some part is really wet, some part is much more dryish. So you see. Anyway, if we compare this with what we had yesterday, this is super dry. The trail was much better after the cold night. We crossed the Carls lake and we entered to Harrock, a place where Carl and Torhild, who actually are from Norway, they stay here a lot of time during the winter and summer. We was invited for coffee and our dogs was waiting outside. We also followed them and checked the fishing net that they had under the ice.
Ja, där är det. Lite som var lite djupare, men...
Eller? Ja.
Jo då.
Det skulle bli så mycket.
Men sen, nej, jag tror att det har blivit utfiskat.
They was also cutting some trees in the forest they were using for building projects on the place.
Oj då. Nej, men nu får du inte bryta sönder dig.
Nej, men det är lugnt.
Carl and Torhild also asked us if we want to stay there for the night. We could have dinner together, and then we had no hurry to continue tomorrow. And after some nights with camping, we decided very quickly that we stay here. We was not in a hurry, and we had a very nice evening with a lot of good food, some beer, coffee and so on.
So after one night here in Kadoive with Carl and Torhild, it's time to leave. Ja. This is so lovely. So now we have had one night in Harrok, or actually it's called Kadoive, the cabin. It's Torhild and Carl who have this place, and we stopped for coffee, but we stayed for dinner and we slept the night, and they have a sauna, and that was good. Hey! Now I'm just so happy that we get one perfect day like this. We can drive everywhere on the snow. So thank you, Carl and Torhild, for opening your home for us. It was super nice to visit you. I hope we can find something we can do business together in the future, or I just come by on the coffee. And Victoria and Andreas, it was very nice to be out with you, and a lot of interesting talks. It was very nice. I hope we can do it again. And all of you who follow this channel, you know what to do if you like this, and so if you don't like it, don't follow the channel. If you like it, you follow the channel. See you next video. Ciao.